Hi guys, let's talk about delayed gratification, especially in forest trading. You see, anyone that practices delayed gratification will go far in life and will remain relevant in every aspect of life. No matter the season you are, you will remain relevant. Let me give you an illustration. You see, a tree grows in two directions. There's something they call graphitopical growth and phototropical growth. You see, that graphitopical growth is when a tree goes down into the soil. It connects to the soil, connects to the mother earth. It search for nutrients. So it's that nutrients that give it strength to grow. And the other one we call phototropical growth. That's when the tree shoot out, searches for sunlight. And when it searches for sunlight, that is when people begin to see that there is a tree growing here. And then the glory begins to shine. It begins to grow more. But let's not forget that it has deep rooted itself into the soil. It has found its foundation already. You see, as a trader, if your life did not go down first, if you don't go down for that learning first, you will not have that trust, you will not have that foundation to grow. Delayed gratification helps you to grow in both ways. You grow upward and you grow downward. You are grounded in your growth. Let's relate this to forex trading. You see, your graphical moment is the moment where you see forex and you decided in your mind that this is what I want and I want to do this. What you have to do next is you need to find a mentor, you need to find a working system, someone that already have a system that works for them. Then you learn from them, you dip yourself into learning, just as the tree dip itself into the soil, find its nutrients. You find your nutrients from your mentor. And if you feel you don't need a mentor, you can decide to go to YouTube, learn from baby pips. Make sure that you dip yourself into learning. Give it your 100%. And this should be the most quiet moment of your life. This is not the time you announce to people that I'm a forest trader, or this is not even the time you add FX to your name. It's not the time you have add FX to your name. You need to stay quiet. You need to stay grounded. Your phototropical moment is when you are done learning and you decide to stretch to the outside world. That is when you connect to people of the same mindset, people that does the same thing as you do, people that reason the same way you reason. What I'm saying in essence is when you grow like a tree, you have your foundation and you're deep into the soil. See, then your life will come out, begin to bear fruits. That is profitability for traders. You understand? So when you begin to make profit and you begin to bear fruit, people will start coming to you. You see, just like they go to the tree, some go for the fruit, some go for shade, some go to pull it down. But one thing about trees is if you cut a tree, it will grow again. You understand? But if you don't want the tree to grow again, you have to go to the roots and disconnect it from the mother earth. But as a forest trader, that's what one good thing is. There's nobody that can disconnect you from what you have learned. Another illustration of delayed gratification is, have you ever seen an hen when they lay egg? They lay egg and they sit on it for 21 days. You see, because these 21 days, they just sit on it. They don't know anything is going on. They just sit on it. But during that 21 days, a life is forming. It is gradually forming, turning to a chick. Let us know within these 21 days, the hen has broken the egg. It destroyed the life in it. But the hen decides to be patient. Let us assume the hen breaks the egg before the end of the incubation period, the life ends. So, as a trader, you need to learn delay gratification. You need to learn how to be patient, how to wait on your time to come, develop inwardly, just as the story of the tree can as well related to the story of how the chicken hatched its egg for 21 days. So don't announce yourself too quickly. Be patient, and by the time your glory comes out, it will shine so forth. As long as you have grown internally, nothing can pull you down as a forest trader. You see, delay gratification helps you to stay grounded. It helps you to maximize every opportunity that comes your way. So, if you see a man that practices delayed gratification, that very man will become relevant in every season of his life and will never stop being relevant in the society. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Gracias.